Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Moxie Frank, and this is my Major Pokemon League Season 4 Draft Analysis. So Season 4 of the MPL is here. MPL sounds like the NPL. They're very similar sounding, so I'll probably just say like the full names each time, at least for the start of the videos, like I did there. But yeah, Season 4 of the Major PL is here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty hyped. We did the draft, as you can tell, because this is a draft analysis video, so that means draft has already been done. We started last Friday. Actually, well, yeah, this plan to start Friday, February 3rd. We started a little early on that Thursday because we did not want to wait any longer because everyone was so hyped, and we were like, fuck it, let's do it. So we started it like 21 hours early or something like that. But yeah, we got like almost the first round done in that first day, I think, something like that. But yeah, then the draft continued, and I think we finished on that Monday, the 6th. So I don't know, it was pretty fast. It wasn't like super fast, but it was still pretty hype. There's 16 people this season. We're back to 16 after last season's 12. We had a lot of people. Yeah, like I think 29 applicants filled out the thing. So it was really hard to pick who we wanted, but we had I think like 8 slots available, or like 7 I think for new coaches. So yeah, we had 7 new spots being filled. We only have 6 coaches coming back from last season, being me, Rogue, Cypher, Dench, Bicer, and Pat. Then Megalugia and Turbo were analysts last season, so they're now coaches, so that's pretty hype. And then Rob, I guess he didn't, I already said he can be one like early, like way before, I said, like, I allowed Rob in like a couple months early, like maybe like a month or so early, just because Rob's a friend, and I figured we had a lot of slots empty, so I let Rob in. And then originally we were going to have 12 this season, but we had so many people that wanted to join, so I was like, you know what, let's expand to 16, everyone else is cool with it. So we expanded to 16, so that's pretty hype. But yes, let's get into the draft. So each team gets 11 mons. It's a free draft, open draft, so no points, no anything. For Z-moves, you can get 2 Z-move mons that you will pick after the draft. They can use any Z-moves except for the broken ones. That boosts like all your stats by 1 and that kind of stuff, so, or just boosts all your stats by any amount. So all those like broken ones, those are banned. Everything else, so like the sandstorm or something, that's allowed. The flamethrower, I don't know, just any, like all those Z moves, they're allowed. So they're gonna leave you some fun to be had with these Z moves. So yeah, 2 mons, as I said, that you pick after the draft. So without further ado, let's just get into what I picked in the first round. So in round 1, I had the 3rd overall pick, so I can get pretty much anything I want, minus 2 mons, but for the most part, I can get anything what I want. So I ended up in the 3rd pick getting Mew. Now Mew is a mon that I've been a little intimidated to use in the past, just because I was a little scared of just how I would use it, because Mew can do so much. You can do nearly like anything you want out of it. You can do it because Mew it's that cool of a mon. You can just do so much. So I was a little scared that now I wouldn't really know what I wanted to do with it. So I was a little scared of using it in the past, but now I feel like I know what I'm doing in draft league format. I feel like I have the knowledge, and I feel like I can hopefully use Mew properly. I won't bring like the bulky Mew set like every week, just because that's kind of boring. Probably have to bring it at some points, and I probably will. But I feel like Mew is used, it's best used when you can really make it just totally unpredictable and really do anything with it, and then it'll be hard to guess what it's going to do. So I feel like Mew can hopefully be a really fun mon. Already gives me Stealth Rocker, already gives me Defogger. Bulky Psychic type's pretty nice, pretty fast mon, pretty fast taunter. So that's cool. It gets hella coverage. It is insane. And yeah, Mew's just a cool mon that I definitely want to try out. So this is a fun time to try out Mew. Hopefully he can put in some work. I believe that Mew will be able to. So yeah, Mew I had planned to use, or to select as one of my mons to use the Z moves. I had planned to do it. I hadn't selected yet because we wait till after the draft, but I was most likely going to select Mew as one of my Z move mons. But once I announce my full team, I'll announce which mons I selected as my Z move ones. But yeah, next we move on to Sylveon. So Sylveon's a cool mon. I originally wanted Clefable in this slot, but Megalugia took Clefable a couple picks before me. Clefable's just a mon that can just win games. It's really cool. It's really awesome, but he took it nonetheless. So we got Sylveon, which is still a pretty nice alternative. I felt like a bulky fairy is really important, especially to go with Mew, because that is a good switch into dark moves like knockoff and I guess dark balls, but mainly knockoffs. It's a pretty good knockoff switch in. It can also, or at least, yeah, with this, Sylveon's weak to Fairy and Poison, which Mew can deal with. Or it's not weak to Fairy, it's weak to Steel. Yeah, Steel and... Yeah, it's weak to Steel, not Fairy. But yeah, Mew can deal with the Poison types at least. And kind of deal with the Steel types if I needed to. But yeah, these two synergize pretty well with each other. So Sylveon gives me a nice Wish Passer, Heal Beller. So actually, and now I have 2 Clerics. I probably won't really need or use Heal Bell much on Mew, but I have it there. Sylveon can pass like Calm Minds or something, which can be pretty cool. You can Wish Pass. It hits hard, even if it's just like bulky, it doesn't have any. Like it can just hit hard naturally. It doesn't even need to even just being like a bulky variant, it can still hit really hard. That's what I'm trying to say. It can be specs. It can be really fun. Teams have trouble switching in. Even though he did get slightly nerfed this gen, Sylveon's still a solid non for sure. So this should be fun to use. Also gets a bit of coverage, not a lot of coverage. He gets like hidden powers. He gets Shadow Ball and Side Shock and stuff. So gets okay coverage. But yeah, Sylveon should hopefully be fun. So at this point, my next mon, I'd already planned out what I wanted, and I was just hoping I would get it, and I actually did get it. And that mon is Lucario. Lucario is a mon that I've wanted for a while now, and I finally got a chance to draft it. And I am really hyped to use this mon because Lucario is good. I think it is very underrated. I picked it kind of early in the 3rd round. I feel like, honestly, I think it's good enough I could have picked it in the first 2 rounds. I didn't think I needed to just because I didn't think other coaches would. And I was basing when I wanted to pick my mons, not as much on when I thought these mons should be picked, but when I thought other coaches would want to pick them. So I feel like that's the strategy you have to go with. But yeah, very solid mon. It has pretty good speed in 90, but it gets like a lot of faster mons that are kind of frail you can hit with like Bullet Punch, E-Speed, or even Vacuum Wave, or just other moves like that. He hits really hard, especially with the Life Orb. He gets great coverage. He can be physical or special. Just great to just break walls and just to be a huge threat. Close combat, crunch, Iron Tail, I guess. It's not too accurate, but he also gets like Ice Punch and Earthquake, so he gets a lot of physical coverage, a lot of special coverage. He gets, I know he gets, Aura Sphere, then Dark Pulse. I think it's Flash Cannon, yeah. Vacuum Wave, as I said earlier, he gets not quite as much special coverage, but he gets a lot of physical coverage, which is awesome. Lucario can just be a fun mon. Gets like all kinds of setup pretty much. Gets a Sword Stance, Nasty Plot, Calm Mind, Bulk Up. Gets all kinds of setup. It's awesome. Yeah, definitely gonna be a good mon. I'm definitely very excited to use Lucario here. Hopefully I can use it to its full potential. I know when Trip had it in Season 2, at least for the 2 games he was here, he did a lot of work with it and he got like 6 kills in those 2 games, so one of them being against me. So yeah, Lucario is a solid mon, and I'm really excited to use this mon. So next we got Superior. Oh yeah, by the way, most of these mons I do not have names for, like Lucario, Sylveon, and Mew I don't have yet. Superior I've nicknamed Jakester, a little bit of an inside joke, because it's like a snake, which is kind of sneaky, like Jakester. A little joke that some people might get. But yeah, not too many people that are watching will, but there'll be like a couple people that'll get it, and then it'll probably be really funny. So yeah, I have a couple nicknames, not too many. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I'll consider them. I'll be like, oh, you know what, that's cool, I'll do that. Yeah, for some I have nicknames, not for too many though. But yeah, so Superior, solid mon. Again, another mon I've wanted to use for a while. It's awesome. It's got a good speed. So at this point on my team, I don't like how this is my 4th mon. I only have 1 Rocker, 1 Defogger. I don't like that, but this does give me some more speed, which I was lacking a bit. It's my fastest mon. Previously was Mew, which is like okay, but it's not good enough to be my fastest mon on my team. But yeah, this thing definitely gives me some more speed, 113. It can be a nice sweeper with Leaf Storm. Again, I think this mon is very underrated. I think it's very hard to prep for Serp, and Serp is another mon that can just kind of win games. I think Serp can just be an awesome mon to just potentially just win or just break walls. Leaf Storm then he doesn't get great coverage, but he gets good enough coverage. You can carry HP Ground, HP Fire, but really like whatever you need. Then he gets Dragon Pulse, which is enough to hit dragons and then hit a lot of stuff neutrally, which is nice. Even then, it gets other fun things like Taunt, Synthesis, so it can be kind of bulky. It even gets like Sword Stance, so I could run physical if I want. I wouldn't be able to. I would have to run. Yeah, I would not be able to run Contrary if I am like Sword Stance or something. But it does get some kind of fun moves. It gets Aqua Tail even. It's kind of weird, but yeah. Calm Mind, well, Calm Mind's not really that useful, but Coil could be fun, maybe. It gets Glare, it's cool. It gets Knockoff, gets Dual Screens, Leech Seed, so even, it can do some other stuff that, that's, like, not sweeping with Leaf Storm. It can do some other cool things, so definitely excited to use Superior. Gives me some more speed, which is awesome. But yeah, next, so this is a mon that, I did not think would make it this far. We did vote, so I'll just go to the next mon. So we have Landorus Incarnate. We did vote Sheer Force is banned. Sand Force is allowed. Now, it's definitely not as good with the Sand Force. I think it's not, like, that huge of a drop-off. It's, like, from Sheer Force to Sand Force. It's definitely better with Sheer Force, for sure, don't get me wrong. But, I don't know, I was shocked to see it last this long. I did not think I'll be able to get it. I was hoping to get it, but I was like, no way, it's gonna fall to me. But it actually did. Yeah, let me actually go over my positions in each of the rounds. So, we're not doing Snake Draft, because Bicer's weird, and he doesn't like Snake, so I'm like, no, whatever. So, we did it, like, it was kind of randomized, or it was, but, like, it wasn't totally just random. How we did it was, if you got late in the previous round, then you have a better chance of getting a high pick, like a good pick in the following round. So, actually how it worked for me, I think it was the only one that it worked exactly like this, but for every other round I would have a good pick. So, for round 1, I go to early pick as the 3rd pick. Round 2, I had like 12. Round 3, 3. Round 4, I was like 15 or something. Round 4, I was, yeah, round 4 I was 15. Then round 5, I was 3. So every round I went back and forth, actually, which is kind of funny. Like, exactly every round, back and forth. It's kind of funny. But we got Lando with the, was it 3rd pick? 3rd pick around 5. So that's pretty cool. Sing gives me a little more speed, not quite as fast as Surf, but still, 101 is nice. It speeds those base 100s. Another rocker. It's not going to be a great stealth rocker, but it gets rocks if I want it. Yeah, this thing hits hard in the sand. I don't have a Sand Setter now. Carney already took Tyranitar, and then there is Gigalith, and then Hippo. I'm not a huge fan of Hippo. I don't really want 2 ground types. I feel like Hippo's kind of cool, but I'm just not a huge fan of it, so I didn't really want to get Hippo. Tyranitar is already gone. Carney picked it in like round 2 or something, so. Yeah, but so we got a U-turn on this. Yeah, we got a little bit of a Volturn core with Mew and Landorus right now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it gets good just coverage in EQ and Stone Edge, so it's always a good combo. It can be special with Earth Power, and then doesn't really get any rock coverage that's special, I suppose. But it gets like Grass Knot and Extra Sensory. Actually, I think it's Psychic. Does it? Yeah, it gets Psychic. But yeah, it gets Sludge Wave and Sludge Bomb. Can hit Grass types. It's some nice mixed coverage. Not amazing coverage, but pretty good coverage for sure. It can definitely be a nice mixed attacker. And if I can get a Sand Setter on this team or something to support it in the sand, that'd be awesome. Now this thing can be a huge threat in sand. So yeah, next mon I end up going with Gigalith to set up the sand. Now I think I would have wanted to go Gigalith a little later, but I saw a Turbo, he had Excadrill, and he did not have a Sand Setter at this point. So I figure he's also going to want to go for this and not go for Hippo. Just because I think he already had then Zygarde too, so I don't think he'd want a 3rd ground type. He did end up getting Hippo, so he did end up having 3 ground types. But at this point in the draft, he did not have a Sand Setter. So I wanted to get this before he had a chance to get this, so I could get it first because I want it, and then want my sand because if I had to get Hippo, I just wouldn't really get it. I wouldn't really want the sand. I don't need it for Lando. It could have been nice, but if I didn't get this mon here, I would have not gotten Hippo and would have not gotten sand. But I did get this guy here, Gigalith, which is pretty cool. It's pretty fat, and in the sand it can also take special hits pretty well too, which is awesome. He gets Explosion, so he can set up with sand and then just go boom and then bye. Then he gets more turns for Lando, which is awesome. He gets Rocks. Another Stealth Rocks user is awesome, the 3rd rocker. Especially because this mon doesn't have great coverage or just great like support moves. So it's definitely very easy to fit in Stealth Rocks into its moveset, which is awesome. You can get some other moves like, it gets Stab Rock moves and Earthquake. It gets Heavy Slam too, so it gets some other moves. That's really the main thing it's going to be doing is setting up sand and then maybe setting up rocks. Maybe Toxicking some stuff too, but still, it's a nice mod. It's a good flying check. It's nice to have a bird check because birds are scary, and Gigalith is a good mon for sure. So, this definitely does give me, it's definitely very slow, as you can see, our base 25, but that's alright, because it's good to at least vary my speed here, so just at least kind of a check to Trick Room, I suppose. But yeah, so next, yeah, actually, you can probably see my week 1 team for Cypher for a second, so I'll probably block that out for the second that it was on the screen, just because it showed my team, or at least the mons I'm bringing. So, next though, in the draft, we did get Tentacruel. So, right now, at least going into the Tentacruel, I had 3 rockers and 1 defogger, no spinner. So, Tentacruel gives me a spinner, gives me a bulky water. Originally, I was planning on getting Mantine, but Brandon, he got that a couple picks before me, I think. Yeah, he got the 3 picks before me, so yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Yeah, in round 6 I had the 15th pick, then in round 7 I had the first pick here with Tentacruel, so I almost had the wheel pick. I think Ashton was between me. Yes, Ashton was between me. Then he was actually after me in round 7, which is kind of funny. But that's alright, so I pretty much got the wheel pick. Yeah, he didn't snipe me though, so that's cool. But yeah, Tentacruel's cool mon, gives me poison type, gives me water type. Nice check to fairies. Not a great bulky water, because its defense isn't so high, yeah, it's not a great bulky water, but it's pretty fast. It can spin, it's pretty bulky on the special side, which is nice. Gets pretty nice coverage, so it can be offensive, which is cool. Pretty good skull user as well, which is pretty dandy. Gives me toxic spikes as well, which if I got like Blastoise or something, which I kind of wanted to. I was looking at Blastoise, I kind of liked it, but I ended up not doing that. Yeah, I do get toxic spike with this. I don't like how it's weak to ground. It's a little unfortunate. This now gives me my 3rd ground weakness, which it's not a huge amount, but I still want to go for like another steel type and then probably like an electric type, so that's going to be a little tough to play around in terms of just trying to limit my ground weakness, but still, toxic spice is nice, gives me a little bit more speed, which is awesome. Just a nice little niche mon here, get some cool moves, so Tentacruel's pretty awesome. I do have a nickname being Schady Pow, like Rizzy Pow. Riz said he wanted me to name something after him, so I'm sort of naming this after him. It's close enough, it has the Pow, it almost has a Rizzy, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, next we got our, I was going to say our Taco Bell, no, that's not what this is, our Bronzong, named Live Moss, which is a slogan for Taco Bell, if you don't know. But yeah, Bronzong, pretty cool mon here. It's a steel type, which I really wanted because I do have Lucario, but it's not really a bulky steel type. It's not good at checking fairies. It can't really switch into fairy types, so I wanted a bulky steel type that can switch into fairies and just deal with them and check them, and Bronzong does just that. He gets Stealth Rocks, and again, he doesn't get like many like other moves that I carry on most sets, so it's a really good rocker because like it is probably going to carry rocks most of the time anyways, so that works out. So that means now it's less likely that I have to carry rocks on Mew, which is awesome because I don't have to carry rocks on Mew because that means then Mew can just have more fun and be just more wild and do more cool things that could be harder to predict really. So that's cool for Mew. But Bronzong gets cool moves, as I said. Gets actually pretty good coverage. It can hit, not hard, but it can hit almost equally on the physical and special side, which is nice. It has good mixed bulk, not good HP stat, but good defenses, which is nice. Gets Gyro Ball, it's the main stab you see in it. Gets Flash Cannon to hit on the special side too. Gets some, Psychic stab too within Headbutt and Psychic. Then it gets good support moves, or not good, but it gets Toxic, that's really it. Toxic and Rocks are really the only support moves, but it gets decent coverage in like Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, Rock, Slide. I was gonna say Stealth Rocks, nope. Even gets Dual Screen, which is cool. Gets Grass Knot. Even like Heal Block is a nice little niche move here. Gravity can even be cool, so just some fun moves there to consider. But yeah, Bronzong's pretty nice mon. It's pretty fat. It's a good rocker, and hopefully Bronzong can put in some work. It's another mon that I've kind of wanted to use, but I've not got a chance to. At least, yeah, right now I think the only mon that I've used on my team before is Tentacruel. So then on the rest of my draft, only one other mon I've used before, so only 2 mons on this team I've used before, but definitely got a lot of cool new fun mons I want to use, so we'll see how that goes. Next, we got Talonflame here. This is a nice flying type, a nice fire type. It's a fire type that's not weak to ground, so that's cool. Yeah, because I didn't want to get a fire type that's weak to ground. I thought about Torkoal is kind of nice because it's a spinner, but I don't know, it's really slow. I already had enough really slow things in rounds on it. Yeah, I didn't want another really slow mon, and Torkoal was kind of cool, but I felt like Talonflame's nice, especially because Talonflame, it's not as good anymore because, yeah, he did get the nerf on the Gale Wings. Because you have to be at full HP for it to be as good, but still, it's still a good mon for sure. It's still definitely viable. It's not like a round 1 or round 2 pick like it was before, but it still can be a threat and maybe even, just a win con a bit. Not as much as it was in Gen 6, but it's still a very potent mon for sure. It hits pretty hard with Brave Bird, Flare Blitz. Now that dual stab is just nice. Gets U-turn too, so more pivoting, which is cool. It gets Brave Bird, as I said, which can be nice to check mons if I'm at full HP. Get that nice, get the nice the priority, which is cool. It can be even a little stall breaker with Taunt and Roost and Will-O-Wisp and stuff. It gets Bulk Up too, Swords Dance, fun stuff there. Even then, it does not have bad special attack, or it's not good, but it's like almost the same, at least on both sides of the offensive spectrum. So it can even be mixed maybe with like Overheat and some stuff. But yeah, it's definitely a pretty cool mon for sure. It is quite weak to rocks, which kind of sucks, but this is my only rocks weakness so far in the team, so I'm not too concerned with it. I felt like it was okay just because I didn't want a fire type that's weak to ground, so it helped me with the ground weakness a bit, so that's pretty cool. It also does give me some more speed, which is nice. I did want to get like Jolteon, but that got sniped by Rogue. I was shocked I made it this far, but it got sniped by Rogue again. I think like towards the end of round 8, I believe. Yeah, I got the 14th pick of round 8 is where Rogue got it, so a little unfortunate that I did not get Jolteon, but I was shocked I made it this long anyway, so yeah, next we got our Stunfisk, named after the Lord Gypsy King here. By the way, oh yeah, so Talonflame is named after, it's named after Finch, you know, in To Kill a Mockingbird. The dad was Atticus. Yeah, he was the dad. Atticus Finch. He was a legend. He was cool. I was trying to think of names, and I don't know, that popped up to me, so just go with it. Next we have Stunfisk, as I said. Stunfisk is an interesting mon. You might think, why did you draft this Blake? You're bad. Stunfisk is bad. Kill yourself. Now, while that claim is not totally invalid, Stunfisk is a great mon. You need to realize its potential. In the NPL, the National Pokeball League, it's currently 23-0. It's not lost. It was with Gypsy last season, in which I went 15-0 overall. Well, it didn't come to every game, but like that team went 15-0. And now is with Zazo, and Zazo's 8-0 right now. So it's 23-0 overall in the NPL. Now this is the major PL, different league, but still, Stunfisk, the Lord, can do work. It gets rocks, which is cool. It does not get Volt Switch, which kind of sucks. I wish it would. It should, but it doesn't. It gets Stealth Rock, so it gets Scald and Surf, which is kind of cool. It's not a water type, but it gets Scald, so that's kind of fun. Pain Split's not horrible. Foul Play could be kind of cool. It still is pretty nice stab, though. You know, we can get stuff with like Discharge or T-Bolt. And then like Earth Power, you know, it's kind of hard to comfortably switch into, barring like grass types. I mean, yeah, it's not like any grass coverage or any ice coverage really. Although it does get Sludge Bomb and Sludge Wave, so it can even get grass types maybe on the switch in a bit. So that's pretty cool. Gets Endeavor. Yeah, I get some cool moves for sure. But yeah, it's another rocker, and it doesn't have a whole lot of other moves that carry instead of rock, so it is another good stealth rocker, which that is awesome. It's another really slow mon, which that I don't like, especially because right now. So looking at the speed tiers on my team, I don't like how I have that huge gap from Lucario at base 90 to Sylveon at base 60. I wanted to try to patch that up in my last mon here. I thought of something like Seismitoad, but I don't know, I already have 2 ground types, I don't really need a third. I don't know, I thought about it, but maybe I could have got Seismitoad. It was still available, and no one drafted it at all, I think. I don't think anyone did. But yeah, it was definitely no one had drafted by the time my pick was up. Yeah, because I had the 10th pick, or the 16th pick in round 10, which is the last pick, then the first pick in round 11, so I had the wheel there, which is pretty cool, so I knew what I was getting from both those picks there. So, in the next pick, though, my final pick, I did get Crawdaunt. This is the mon I used last season and season 1. I didn't bring it a whole lot last season. I wanted to. I only brought it like 3 times in total, but it was still a cool mon, for sure. Had it season 1 and did a lot of work. Not sure what I'm going to nickname this thing. I might name it the same name as last season. But yeah, this thing, it didn't really help me with the speed tiers, because it's still slower than Sylveon, and I still that huge speed gap from base 90 to base 60, which that I don't like. Maybe I could have got Seismitoad or something, but this thing does give me a Dark type, which it's not the best Dark type, because I can't really switch into knockoffs or like Shadow Balls or stuff. I was considering getting Guzzlord. I was talking to Schady though. Big thanks to Schady. Big thanks to my man Schady, because he really helped me so with this draft. Like, he was my go-to guy. I would be like, hey yo, so right now I got this. Here are some thoughts of what I want for my next mon. What should I do? He'd be like, alright, Blake, do this. This mon's bad. Don't do that. He's this. So I was thinking maybe get Guzzlord in this last slot, but he was like, no, it's bad. And I don't know. I feel like it fit pretty well in terms of typing. It's a Dragon and Dark type. I kind of liked it, but maybe he was right. It is really slow though, so, and it's probably Teferi, which a fair amount of mons get like Dazzling Gleam or something, so they could just slap that on and hit Guzzlord, which that could suck, but yeah, I ended up getting Crawdaunt mon that I'm kind of comfortable with. It gets Aqua Jet, which is hard because I don't have much priority on this team. I have Lucario, Crawdaunt, kind of Talonflame. Outside of that, I really don't have much, so it definitely gives me some nice ways to hit faster mons. Yeah, Aqua Jet's nice. Knockoff hits like hard as a bitch. It's just awesome. It hits really hard. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Crab Hammer though, it's nice. Gets Swords Dance and Dragon Dance, fun moves there. It even doesn't have horrible special attack. 90's viable. This mon is really slow, but I have a pretty slow team. At least some mons are, so I could run like Trick Room on Bronzong, and that could be kind of fun and pretty spicy. So that's possible. Just saying, maybe possibly. But yeah, so overall, I really like the team. It has a couple flaws, but I feel like it synergizes still really well. I end up with like 4 ground weaknesses in total, and I forget how many I had to ice. I'm gonna block my thing for Cypher here, but in total, I think I have like 3 ice weaknesses, which is very reasonable, because usually I have more. I'm alright with that. So, I do like the team. I have 5 Stealth Rockers. I have 1 Defogger, 1 Spinner, but I only have 1 Mon weak to Rock, so I'm not too concerned about my lack of stuff to get rid of hazards. I'm not too concerned about that. But yeah, overall, I just feel like I have a good team. I think I'll hop over to the dock now. Let me see if it's gonna, the dimensions are good. They're okay. Yeah, they show what they need to show. So yeah, here's my team if you wanted to see it here. Yeah, I ended up making Mew and Landorus my Z-move mons, because Mew, it gets that new move that only Mew gets, I think Supernova Genesis or something. So that's pretty cool. Landorus, I like it because it can see Sandstorm and stuff. Hit really hard with like a Z Earthquake, could be cool. Maybe like a Z Sludge Wave for fairies, something like that. I don't know, that could be kind of cool. Yeah, those 2 mons are pretty nice there to carry the Z moves. I'm gonna bring both of them a lot, especially Mew. Mew I could see me bring to every game. Maybe not, but close to it if I don't bring every game. But yeah, I'm really hyped. So week 1 we play Cypher and his Detroit Live Hearts. Let me go over to his team just so you can briefly look at it. But yeah, so let me actually hop on over to these standings and stuff. Not as much as standings, but I guess, yeah, just so you can see. Bam. We have 2 conferences, 4 divisions, so that's pretty cool. 2 in each conference. I'm in the Blue Division in the Sun Conference, so that's pretty cool. And the same as the Yellow. Let me hop over to Divisions tab. I can see it a little better there. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And we got me. I'm in the same division as Brendan. Let's see, that's Megalugia, and then Ashton. So that's pretty cool. Should be fun. Then also in the Yellow we got Rogue, Turbo, Rob, and Lynx. So that should be fun. As I said like 5 times, definitely really hyped. The schedule you play, the schedule. I'll just go back to my page. You can see my schedule. Yeah, we play all the blue teams twice. The yellow teams we play each one once, and then we play 1 team from green, 1 team from red. So we play Cypher week 1. This should be a fun game, as I've said. I'll link the doc down below if you want to take a bigger look at it. I didn't talk a whole lot about the doc, but yeah, we got 12 games this season. The game's going to be uploaded on Sundays. February 19th is the first upload date, so that it's not this Sunday. I don't know when this video is going up. This video is going maybe Saturday. I don't know when it's going up, something like that. But Sunday the 19th, so next Sunday, I guess. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty hype. I don't know what I'll do about team builders. I'll probably doing like the same video as a battle. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like how I do the National Pokeball League videos. I'll probably do something like that. But yeah, this team looks really fun. I'm really excited for it. It has a couple flaws, as I said. I don't have a Dragon type. I don't have any Spikers, which I'm gonna want it, and then I have that big speed tier drop. But I feel like I can manage around that, and I still have a lot of things about it that I do like. So this team looks a lot of fun. It's got a lot of cool mods I want to try out, and that look awesome. And yeah, I'm excited for this season, as I've said. And I'll see you guys, I guess, with week 1 versus Cypher. So, bye-bye.